Okay, here's an update on my passenger side door I was having trouble with. I got it to work correctly. What I did is I took the door off and ground on the upper hinge a little bit. I took about a 16th off in the forward direction. That way the door basically on the top hinge moved forward about a 16th of an inch, which raised the rear of the door enough. And the main thing that I noticed is it's kind of hard to see, but you have to make sure that the latch is centered in the catch on the cab. And after I got that and it's centered, it worked fine, or it's working as good as an old door does. The one thing is, I do have to slam it a little bit, but that's probably because the weather stripping is brand new, and I'm sure it'll work in a little better. I'll open it up a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but the weather stripping is building in a little bit of its own bend already and conforming to the shape of the cab. Okay, and here's the door closing. And as you can see, it's lined up good, or real close. And also, it's very flush with the outside of the cab. So this is about as good as I think that anybody's going to get on an old truck like this, unless you're dialing it into show quality. And also, just another note on mine. Mine is actually a 1951. That's why it has turn-down door handles and wind wings. This is the only year that these trucks have both those features. And I've used a cab off of a 49 GMC. So the doors and the cab were not original to each other. So I'm sure that throughout, the 50 years that the other pieces were together, they worked themselves to fit better. And so I had to make them fit. And I did all the fitting and everything when I was doing the body work. So I had everything pretty much dialed in when I did the body work. And then I just, after I painted everything, I just had to tweak it a little bit. So anyway, that's how that turned out. On to the next step.